Okay, well, I have a Matthew Stafford update for you all as of the recording of this video, Monday, August 4th. And well, he's still not back at practice. And Sean McVay provided some updates over this past weekend that make this situation a lot more concerning than it was before. Stafford met with the team's back and spine specialist, Dr. Stephen Watkins, twice in the past 2 weeks. Matthew Stafford remains week to week and will not participate in the joint practice with the Dallas Cowboys tomorrow. And I don't know if you all recall, but last week when I made a video on this situation, I said, tell you what, if he is still not practicing by the time joint practices with the Cowboys come around on August 5th, then I will start to get concerned. Until then, I'm not worried. Well, it's now the day before August 5th, and we know that Stafford will not participate in that joint practice. And so I am getting a lot more concerned. Stafford did do some individual work on the side today, some what's called static throwing. I don't really know what that means, but it doesn't sound very promising. But nonetheless, he did do some light work today on the side, so that is better than nothing. But the unfortunate reality right now is that we are in the first week of August. Training camp is over and the preseason is beginning. And at this moment in time, we still do not know when our superstar quarterback will return to practice. You know, when it was still July and it was the beginning of training camp, I was chill. I wasn't really worrying about this, but the longer this drags on, the more and more concerned that I get. Because not much has changed in the last couple of weeks, the team is not revealing a lot of information at all, and it's leaving a lot of us in limbo right now, wondering what the hell is going on. I talked to a few people today who are much more plugged in with the Rams organization than I am, who do not seem concerned at all. And they are very confident that Matthew Stafford will be ready to go for week 1. But I am not nearly as confident. Until we hear or see that he's returned to practice, at least on a limited basis, I am going to expect the worst in this situation. We still have a little bit more than a month until the week 1 game against the Houston Texans, but time is ticking, and we're going to need some progress in the coming days in this situation. And if Matthew Stafford is not back at practice, at least in a limited capacity by early next week, well, then we are going to probably have to go in with the expectation that Jimmy G would start week 1. And that scares the hell out of me. So we better hope that there is some progress in his status in the coming days. I will keep you all posted as I get more information. In the meantime, let me know your thoughts on all this. And as always,